your seating section. In the case of an emergency, event staff will direct you to the nearest building exit. We also ask your cooperation in turning off cellular phones and paging devices for the duration of the ceremony. Thank you, and please enjoy your time with us.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Kalenda, stage party, our faculty, graduates, and special guests and parents, spouses, family, and your friends, I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 46th School of Nursing Graduation Convocation. I am Dr. Georgia Narsavage, Dean of the School of Nursing. And let me take a minute at the beginning to introduce our stage party. I'm going to ask them to please stand when I call their name, and we'll hold applause until all of them are introduced. Dr. Christopher Calenda, Chancellor of the Health Sciences Center, Dr. June Larrabee, our commencement speaker, Dr. Joy Maramba, Interim President of the WVU School of Nursing Alumni Association, Doctors Laurie Badzek, Peggy Burkhart, Alvita Nathaniel, Heidi Putman-Kasdorf, and Kari Sanjeklin, who will be hooding our doctoral degree recipients today. Members of my administrative council present today are Dr. Mary Jane Smith, Associate Dean for Graduate Academic Affairs, Dr. Elizabeth Shelton, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Dr. Cynthia Pursley, Associate Dean for the Southern Region, Dr. Roger Carpenter, Chairperson of the Health Restoration Department, Dr. Susan McCrone, Chairperson of the Health Promotion Department, and Ms. Misty Michael, Assistant Dean for Student and Alumni Affairs. A dean could not have a more effective and contributing administrative council than I do. Please join me in thanking them for all their work. You may be seated. Seated at the side of the stage are faculty members from the School of Nursing. You know, they are truly the people most responsible for the education of our students and the successes that they achieve. They're a very dedicated, knowledgeable, and experienced group, and I thank them for all that they do for our students, for their other faculty colleagues. Will you please stand so we can recognize you? Faculty. Thank you. It's truly an exciting day in university life when the men and women who come to this institution seeking higher learning, and in our case, preparation for a profession, have completed this challenge and are ready for the recognition the university confers with the awarding of the degree. For the class of 2011, we have more than 79 young men and women completing their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, and an additional 6 who are RNs receiving their BSN degree. 37 will be awarded the Master of Science in Nursing degree, 5 will receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, and 5 will receive the Doctor of Philosophy degrees in nursing. The graduates who have chosen to participate in this ceremony to receive their BSN will also receive for the first time the official school pin. All graduates will receive their official diplomas, and others will receive a certificate as they leave the stage. Our Assistant Dean for Student Services and Alumni Affairs, Misty Michael, and her assistants will present each graduate with the School of Nursing travel bag that we hope you'll carry with pride. We hope that you will all enjoy this very special program as much as we do each year. I would now like to call Dr. Calenda to the podium to bring greetings from the Health Science Center. Please help me welcome him.
Thank you, Dean Narsavage. You know, I often say that it's always a good day to be a mountaineer, but today's really a great day to be a mountaineer, right? Let's hear it. It's that graduation. I want to add my voice to Dean Narsavage's welcome to family and friends and all those who have come to see the graduates of the School of Nursing this afternoon. It is really my privilege to participate in commencement ceremonies for each of the programs here. And it's very gratifying for me to be able to offer a few words of wisdom and perhaps a few words of advice as people move to the next phase of their careers. Healthcare is, in this century, is a team sport. The nursing profession, more than ever, has a critical role in the modern delivery of healthcare to all those who seek help, not only for the individual care of patients, but also in leadership positions in management, the development of new health policies, the vital health research that enables us to make better patient care decisions at all levels of the industry, from hospitals to ambulatory care sites to industry and to the government. As you all begin your careers and you look forward to the challenges in your futures, the one thing that I would like you to remember is be servant leaders. The care of the patient comes first, but as you move into your individual homes and communities, be a part of the communities, engage in leadership positions as professionals, as nurses, as people of stature and substance. People are going to look to you as natural leaders, and I would advise you to and encourage you to step up to the challenge. So please remember us at WVU. We are your alma mater. We are your anchor. We are your force of will as you move through your careers. And remember our vision at the Health Science Center, and that is to transform lives and eliminate health disparities. We certainly hope that your lives have been transformed by your experiences here, and as you go out into the workforce and workplace, please think about transforming lives of your patients and eliminating their health disparities. So thank you, best of wishes, Godspeed, and let's have a great Mountaineer Day.
Before I introduce our speaker for this morning, or this afternoon, I would like to say a few words just to the graduates. First, I want to thank you for all that you have contributed during the years you have been our nursing students at all levels. You've been excellent models of professional nursing as you've carried out your clinical, service, advanced nursing practice, and research activities in our hospitals, clinics, rural areas, and the community, consistently working to improve the quality of life for all for whom you have cared. You've also served the School of Nursing and your fellow students through your participation in the school and community activities. I want you to know how much we appreciate you and how proud we are of each and every one of you. All of you graduating today have completed difficult curricula, and you've done this not just in the classroom and the laboratory, but also in the living, noisy, precarious clinical environments of the hospital, clinic, community, and homes of the people of West Virginia. These men, women, children, and families for whom you have cared. I'm confident that you will continue to meet the patient challenges, to nurse them holistically with the body, mind, and spirit, and a heart. You've shown that you can do this, or you wouldn't be sitting here. To the audience, I want to say thank you. You've supported these students, protected them, eased their lives as much as you could, and they, in turn, will care for patients with complex healthcare needs. They will see hopeless cases, people with terminal illness who may die under their care, but they will care. They will care for victims of violence and for others with multiple physical and mental health challenges. What an incredible challenge nursing itself is, and healthcare today. But they will meet that challenge. They will hold on to their caring hearts while providing excellent nursing care. No wonder we're so proud of them. I'm going to ask our graduates to thank you. Graduates, your family and friends. So graduates, we congratulate you. We ask you to remember that as nurses, you're members of a most caring profession. And we ask that as you practice, you do it in the spirit of love and respect for your fellow humans. That's the hallmark of our profession as nurses. We know you're equal to the challenges you will face, and we wish you well. Thank you. I now have the pleasure of introducing our commencement speaker, Dr. June Larrabee. She's been a devoted faculty member at West Virginia University School of Nursing for over a decade. She's shown dedication to this institution, our students, Ruby Memorial Hospital, and the people of West Virginia, one of the most dedicated, diligent teachers I have ever known. She's provided guidance to numerous graduate students towards completion of their degrees, as well as guided these students in their pursuit of research and publication. She's an internationally recognized expert in applying rigorous research and evidence-based practice criteria in nursing and patient care. Her contributions to the mission of the school and West Virginia University Healthcare have been many, but one far-reaching accomplishment has been her evidence-based practice research work conducted with our hospital's nurses that make a significant contribution to the awarding and redesignation of magnet status for, again this last year. As she retires in June 2011, she becomes our faculty emeritus. It's a well-deserved honor, so please join me in welcoming Dr. June Larrabee to the podium to deliver our commencement address. Dr. Larrabee.
Greetings, everyone. Dean Narsavage, Dr. Kalinda, stage, party, faculty, graduates, and families. I am honored to be the commencement speaker today for West Virginia University School of Nursing. I have been a registered nurse for 43 years, working in roles as a staff nurse, clinical nurse specialist, nursing quality improvement director, educator, and researcher. I have attended 3 college commencement ceremonies as a graduate and many others as a faculty member. I have always found them to be very exciting and emotionally moving, especially hearing pomp and circumstance coming down the procession. Very emotionally moving experiences because of accomplishments by the graduates that are being honored at this time. Today, graduates, we are here to honor you and your achievements. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Life is a journey, not a destination." You have been on a journey for an educational degree as part of your goal. When I taught the first research course in our PhD program for the 5 PhD students who are graduating today, I advised them, keep your eye on the prize, meaning the degree to be earned and the future work they would be able to do because of that. I also talked with them about stress resiliency as an empowering personal characteristic that could serve them well on this educational journey. And I see before me many, many more than just these 5 who have demonstrated stress resiliency and persistence to reach this day. At this moment in time, I want you to bask in the myriad feelings that you are experiencing right now. Those feelings may run the gamut of exhilaration, joy, pride, gratification, and relief. Relief that this phase of your journey is coming to closure. All of these feelings are generated by your success in meeting your goal, reaching your prize. Your success in meeting your goal is a consequence of many factors working together. Among those factors are how strongly you desired reaching that goal, your own persistence and stress resiliency, support and encouragement from each other, those peers that were taking the same journey along the same time, encouragement, guidance, and yes, pushing from multiple faculty who knew you could do even better. You may feel the same way I do. Numerous faculty helped shape the nurse, teacher, and researcher that I am today, giving me tools that I have needed to be successful in many roles, in the many roles I have had as a nurse. For me, the faculty who pushed me the hardest to use my talents to do my best are the ones to whom I am most indebted. And you may feel the same about your own faculty For many of you, your spiritual beliefs and faith helped you to be successful. Your success in meeting your goal would have been very difficult without the support, encouragement, and even sacrifice of family and friends. And for many of you, success in meeting your goal would have been very difficult without their money. As the song says, money makes the world go around, and I won't sing you the song. You'll be so pleased that I don't. So getting a job or getting a raise based on a graduate degree has probably also been a recent goal of yours, for which those to whom you owe money may be especially thrilled today. So it's a great moment of joy for you and those who love you, and we celebrate that. We celebrate that today because tomorrow is another day. In moments of great joy or of great sorrow, I have sometimes been in awe that tomorrow still comes. I have decided philosophically that on the whole, I'm really kind of grateful that is the case. When faced with moments of intense feeling, I have learned to say to myself and to those that I've loved, this too shall pass. Tomorrow is another day. This is a new life adventure. This is another day of challenges and opportunities for reinvention. If you can have a positive perspective to the extent possible, it helps a great deal. Charles Schulz, the creator of Peanuts, said, "Don't worry about the world coming to an end. It's already tomorrow in Australia." So graduation should be celebrated for the milestone that it represents in your life's journey. Tomorrow you will venture into a new role as a new nurse if you are a graduating undergraduate. Or perhaps you are entering in a new role in which you will use knowledge and skills acquired in your pursuit of a graduate degree. You now have or will make new life goals as you continue your journey. Considering this new adventure, you may feel very excited about the prospects. You may be a little nervous. You may even be a little green around the gills. And as we know, because Kermit the Frog told us, it's not easy being green. But fear not, for I have some sage advice for you from my favorite philosopher, Miss Piggy, who said, you gotta go with what you got. And you've got a lot going for you because of the knowledge and skills you've acquired during your most recent educational experience. But moving forward, you need to know yourself, be yourself, and best yourself. Nobody knows you better than yourself. I encourage you to keep it that way by conscientiously staying in touch with your values, beliefs, goals, and priorities, as you live day by day. You may also know what you know. Or I should say you also know what you know, but you also may know what you don't know. And both of those will help you immensely as you move from novice to expert in your new roles. Because you will be using new knowledge and skills in your new roles, do not hesitate to take advantage of the mentorship available to you in your work setting. Be yourself by staying true to your values and beliefs as you pursue your goals. Challenges and opportunities will present themselves to you on your life's journey. How you deal with them will help shape the future you. You have learned how to learn. That means that you have the potential to continue becoming your future self for as long as you stay open to learning more about yourself, others, your immediate world, and the greater world around you. And best yourself. Best yourself or outdo yourself by continuously developing your knowledge and skills in your pursuit of your goals. I chose the word best instead of better to try to convey the challenge of really outdoing not others but yourself, to pursue excellence in all that you do. The profession of nursing offers opportunities in diverse specialties and roles from which to choose now and in the future, and I have always thought that is one of the wonderful things about nursing. This is a valuable characteristic of nursing because it gives you the opportunity for new life adventures if you like to continue developing new knowledge and skills. Some of us are like that perhaps more than others. I've had many different types of roles, not because I could not perform them well, but because I'm a special projects type of person. I like to master a role and move on to another one. I think of my work as a faculty member or as any other type of role as aiming at working myself out of a job, one patient or one student at a time. What I mean by that for patients is, for instance, that my patient with diabetes understands how to manage self-care at home because of my teaching. What I mean by that for my undergraduate students has been to teach them knowledge and skills to provide patient care safely and independently. What I mean by that, by working myself out of a job, for my graduate students is helping them to learn about quality of care and how to continuously improve care through evidence-based practice. And for my PhD students, it means helping them learn to conduct all aspects of research independently. So, diverse opportunities as a nurse await you. Time, experience, and circumstances will challenge you to continue becoming the future you. Now and in the future, love and caring are at the heart of who you are and what you do. To be a good nurse requires much knowledge, critical thinking, many psychomotor skills, but the essence of nursing is caring, love and caring. I believe all nurses become nurses because they wanted to help other people. Our love and caring for our fellow humans motivates us to perform the responsibilities of our various roles to the best of our ability. As a nurse, you will make a positive difference in the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of people. Depending on your opportunities and interests, you will share the joy of the birth of a couple's healthy newborn, help relieve the pain of chronic illness, surgery, or trauma, provide counseling and care for those dealing with mental illness, screen for acute and chronic illnesses, providing necessary counseling and teaching to prevent and manage disease, provide comfort and care and presence to those who are dying, assist survivors in grieving the loss of a loved one, and use many other skills and knowledge in caring for others. I will share with you a short essay by a nurse whose name is Sherry York. It is entitled Hearts of Gold. There are times in our lives when we sit down and wonder where our lives will lead us. Sometimes we get so caught up in our jobs that we forget what we truly represent. We get frustrated, aggravated, pushed to the limits, and so mentally tired that we feel, what is the use in being a nurse? But then someone, a patient, gives us a weak smile or holds our hand and may say, thank you, you are so special. Then we feel the warmth growing in our hearts. All the bad feelings disappear, replaced by the core values that we possess: human dignity, compassion, dedication, integrity, stewardship, leadership, and excellence. So when the bad feelings begin to show, take the time to say this prayer. Lord, help me to bring comfort where there is pain, courage where there is despair, acceptance when the end is near, a gentle touch with tenderness, patience, and love. And always remember, all nurses are truly blessed, for you see, God gave us hearts of gold. By knowing yourself, being yourself, and besting yourself during your life's journey as a nurse, you have the potential to contribute immensely to the best outcomes for patients, their families, and healthcare organizations. You have the potential to help prepare students for future nursing roles. Some of you also have the potential to generate new knowledge through research to inform future practice. During the last 43 years, Much of the focus of my effort as a nurse has been on quality of care. During that time, many nurses have actively been involved in helping improve the quality of care. Because of your great potential, I challenge each of you to contribute to the continuous improvement in the quality of care in the future. In closing, as you move from today's milestone of graduation to the next milestone in your journey, I wish you congratulations, graduate, and bon voyage. Oh, okay.
Well, we couldn't let Dr. Larrabee leave without a special memento of the School of Nursing and our thanks. So we have a small gift for her and some flowers to remember the day. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
At this point, I would like to introduce Sarah Plata, who is going to do our favorite part of the music of this ceremony, My Home Among the Hills. Sarah? Thank you, Sarah. That was beautiful. I'd like now to introduce Dr. Mary Jane Smith, our Associate Dean for Graduate Programs, who will present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science in Nursing, and Advanced Studies certificates. Dr. Smith.
I am honored to present 5 candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. This is the highest academic degree awarded by a university and is a terminal research degree. Earning a Doctor of Philosophy degree requires extended study and intense intellectual effort. Awardees master a specific subject completely and extend the body of knowledge about that subject. The final product, representing a generation of knowledge, is the dissertation. The candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy are Jill Cochran, her dissertation is titled Parental Perception of Their Child's Weight Status, Food Provision, and Consumption Pattern in Appalachia. She will be hooded by the chair of the dissertation committee, Dr. Cynthia Pursley. Terry L. Liberto. Her dissertation is titled Attitudes Toward Help Seeking Among Depressed and Non-Depressed Postpartum Women. She will be hooded by the chair of the dissertation committee, Dr. Cynthia Pursley. Anthony Ray Ramsey. His dissertation is titled Living with Migraine Headache, a Phenomenological Study of Women's Experiences. The chair of the dissertation is Dr. Margaret Burkhart, who will do the hooding. Joyce Falsetti Shanti. Her dissertation is titled The Influence of Perceived Safety Culture and Nurses' Work Environment on Medication Error Occurrences and Reporting. The chair of the committee is Dr. June Larrabee, who will do the hooding. Amy Michelle Sparks. Her dissertation is titled, thank you, Amy dear. Her dissertation is titled, Theoretical Model of Nurse Outcomes, Associations Among Nurse Characteristics, Psychological Empowerment, Generation, Quality of Life, and RN Position. She will be hooded by the chair of the committee, Dr. June Larrabee. Next, the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice will be awarded. The Doctor of Nursing Practice is a terminal practice degree representing the highest professional level of nursing practice. Earning the Doctor of Nursing Practice requires intense immersion in integrating knowledge with practice experiences. The final product is a capstone project centered on implementing change relative to a clinical practice problem. The first candidate is Laura Lee Daniels. Her capstone project is titled Evaluation of a Medication Reconciliation Practice Change in Primary Care. The chair of the capstone is Dr. Kari San-Jacqueline, who will do the hooding. Mona Stecker. Her capstone project is titled Evaluation of a Structured Educational Program for Nurses on an Epilepsy Monitoring Unit. Dr. Heidi Putman-Kastorf chaired the capstone committee and will do the hooding. You wait, last. Here. Come here. Okay, stay right here. Okay. Jarena Jan Gibson Kelly. Her capstone project is titled Evaluation of a Protocol Change to Improve Screening of Mineral Bone Disorders in Patients with Stage 3 Chronic Kidney Disease. Dr. Alvita Nathaniel is the capstone chair, and she will do the hooding. Teresa Dawn Ritchie. Her capstone project is titled Evaluation of the Impact of the Cope Healthy Lifestyle Teen Program in a High School Health Class. Dr. Susan McCrone chaired the capstone committee and will do the hooding. We will also hood one of the December graduates, Judith Dunmeyer Pollock. Oh, dear. Her capstone project is titled Evaluating Efficacy of a Unit Change Project, Initiating Pre-Medication for Semi-Urgent Intubation in the newborn intensive care unit. Dr. Laurie Badzik chaired the capstone committee and will do the hooding. Masters up here. Where are those masters? Next will be presentation of candidates who have fulfilled all the course requirements for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. They have been prepared in the advanced practice of nursing at the master's level. This education includes development of refined analytic skills, broad-based perspectives, a substantive theoretical base, and a commitment to make a difference in the quality of life for those they serve in a specific nursing role. The candidates are Joanne Yvonne Ashworth, Mindy Lee Bostick, Krista Engel-Centric, Christy Lynn Cesarino, Denise Clegg, Elizabeth Ann Kaufman, Shelley Dale Conley, Sarah Dawn Cooper, Crystal Diane Dalton, Lisa Ann Davis, Alicia Renee Dobransky, Krista Marie Flesher, Sharon Ann Griffith, Pamela S. Hatfield, Sherry Ann Huffman, Bethany Dawn Jackson, Lori Denise Lipscomb, Kelly Faye Massey, Amanda May McGillen, Lynn Marie Metcalf, Macy Laren Miller, Pinar Nalchakan. Mary Beth Hours. Jacqueline Leigh Paw. Amanda Jo Reeder. Shannon Lynn Rossetti. Lydia Megan Smith Mudispa. Tanya Rachel Young. All right, there are no more students. That means we have finished. So let's just give all of these graduate students a rousing round of applause.
I'd now like to bring to the podium Dr. Betty Shelton, Associate Dean for the Undergraduate Programs, to present our candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Dr. Shelton.
The Baccalaureate of Science in Nursing graduate is prepared to practice nursing from a holistic, caring framework, using an evidence base to promote safe, quality patient care in a variety of healthcare settings, caring for diverse populations across the lifespan and the health illness continuum. I'm honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Kathleen Rose Woodward, magna cum laude. Brittany Jeanette Aria. Jennifer Lynn Armentrout, summa cum laude. Sarah Lindsay Beberness. Cassandra Ray Berg. Mara Blumetti, summa cum laude. Laura Jean Borracini, cum laude. Sarah Bright, cum laude. Stephen Anthony Cabrera, cum laude. Alexis Marie Caldwell, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Carbonera. Cara Annette Cipriani, magna cum laude. Whitney Clay. Brittany Lynn Cox. Kaylee Marie Coyne, cum laude. Bethany A. Darnell, magna cum laude. Jessica Dawn Davison, magna cum laude. Corinne Denyer. Anna Dorsey, magna cum laude. Abby Elizabeth Fisher, summa cum laude. Natasha Lynn Gear, magna cum laude. Channing Allie Heyer, cum laude. Morgan Rochelle Jones, summa cum laude. Katie Marie Jones. Allison Jane Keeling, cum laude. Brittany Lee Kearney. Micah Lynn Kennedy, summa cum laude. Victoria Kennel, cum laude. Danielle Lewis. Megan Elizabeth Loy. Elizabeth Grace McClung. Paige Elizabeth Merrifield. Allison Courtney Masiska. Danielle Jacqueline Metz, cum laude. Rebecca May Miller, magna cum laude. Dante Jamal Newsom, summa cum laude. Stephanie Renee Nicholson. Natalie Renee Northcutt. Laura Orr, cum laude. Elizabeth Pettyjohn, magna cum laude. Spencer Robert Pfeiffer, cum laude. Catherine Rose Potesta, cum laude. Angela Renee Pratt, summa cum laude. Danielle Page Repass, summa cum laude. Sierra Nicole Repass, summa cum laude. Rebecca Marie Rice. Andrew C. Rollins, magna cum laude. Emma Runner, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Dawn Salvatera, magna cum laude. Mandy Marie Sayre, cum laude. Jessica Renee Shockey. Allison Brianne Simpson, cum laude. Kevin Scott Stewart, magna cum laude. Janice May Teets. Amanda Ray Tejada. Cameron Thomas. Lindsay M. Thornhill, summa cum laude. Kelsey Nicole Travaglino, summa cum laude. Valerie Nicole Albridge. Emily A. Valenti, cum laude. Caitlin Grace Vaughn. Emily Yvonne Wade, cum laude. Kristen Heather Welton. Emily Hillens White. Megan Elizabeth Williams. Candace Wright, summa cum laude. Kristen Leah Wright. Adrian Brown. Austin Cole Carlisle. Janelle Elizabeth Deerfield. Adrian Sarah Dressel. Caitlin Lieven I. Amanda Dawn Garlitz. Corey Elizabeth Golden. Jillian Elise Hayward. Rebecca Marie Hebel. Erica Michelle Helmick. Faresa Rochelle Holipsky. Fiona Marie Kennedy. Erica Suzanne Kittle. Adria Lafferty. Lindsay M. Layton. Brittany Lilly. Christina M. Martinelli. Virginia Mathis. Jennifer Mayhew. Anne McCoy. Heather Elaine McHugh. Catherine May Neff. Christine A. O'Donnell. Megan Grace Rickey. Catherine Jo Roach. Brittany Charlene Smith. Emily Stevenson. Valerie Michelle Vapner. Dana Zelder. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates.
One more part. Chancellor Kalenda, I present to you the class of 2011. Will the class of 2011 please stand?
Candidates, your field is critically important, one that improves people's physical and mental well-being. The nursing profession brings to their work a thorough and theoretical knowledge combined with critical thinking abilities, communication skills, and compassion. Helping people maintain and restore their good health is a tremendous responsibility. As you take on this responsibility, I trust that you will adopt the highest standards of professionalism and hold foremost in your thoughts and plans the patients that you serve. Share your pride in West Virginia University, wherever you go, and act as wonderful ambassadors to WVU. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by West Virginia University's Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. As West Virginia University's newest graduates, bachelors may move your tassels to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your achievement. Please join me in congratulating the new graduates of WVU. Congratulations.
You may be seated. I'd now like to bring forward our Alumni Association Interim President, Dr. Joy Maramba, to present the alumni charge. Joy.
On behalf of all the graduates of the university who have preceded you, I extend to each member of the class of 2011 congratulations and best wishes. From this day forward, your names are forever linked to West Virginia University. The quality of a university is known by the reputation of its graduates. When employers see that your education has prepared you to excel in the workplace, that will enhance WVU's reputation and the value of your own degree. You will be the institution's best ambassadors. With that in mind, I offer this charge to you, the class of 2011. Work hard, take risks, and don't fear making mistakes. Put your education to work improving our society. Develop a global perspective and apply your efforts to creating a more peaceful and more just world. honor the sacrifices of those who came before you, and do all you can to help those who will follow. Above all, never stop learning. Read, explore, travel, and expand your circle of friends. As you build new friendships, take care to nurture those you have made at WVU. Maintain your connection with West Virginia University. Show your mountaineer pride, not just on game days, but every day in every place life takes you. Return to campus when you can to visit favorite professors and relive precious moments. As you leave today, consider the words of esteemed former WVU faculty member Maurice Brooks. He wrote, "Thus it is with those nurtured in Appalachia. They leave, but they look back, remembering pleasant things. The land has claimed them, and its ties will not be severed." At West Virginia University, you will always have a home among the hills.
I know the degrees have been awarded, but it wouldn't be right for us to leave without giving our students the last words. So I'm going to first bring to the podium Dr. Anthony Ray Ramsey to do the PhD student graduation address. Dr. Ramsey.
Chancellor Kalinda, Dean Narsavage, Dr. Larrabee, fellow students, and guests. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today. As I prepared this talk, my thoughts wandered back to the spring of 2005 when I first visited this West Virginia University campus. My beautiful wife and I drove the 5 hours from Radford, Virginia, and along the way I remember thinking that driving the 252 miles from my house one way may be more than I can handle. And then I met with the faculty who discussed the program with me, and I knew that the 5-hour drive would be the path that would lead me in a program of study on the road to becoming a successful PhD candidate. Even more importantly, I felt in my heart that I had found my academic home. On a cold day in March, I received a letter of admission to the PhD program, and I was very excited to be chosen. Even though my family hails from West Virginia, it was not until that moment that I opened the letter that I realized I was becoming a true mountaineer. As I dwelled on this thought, I absorbed the responsibility that comes along with becoming a student in this nationally recognized School of Nursing. At that moment, I wholeheartedly embraced the responsibility and decided that I would do my best to accomplish the goals of this program. The first summer of nursing courses allowed me to become friends with 6 classmates who are the most remarkable women in the world. We all decided that we were in a challenging program, and we decided that we would take on the program together. The rigorous standards of West Virginia University, the engaging faculty, and the support we have given each other has allowed us to grow and experience that which seemed unimaginable in 2006. Together, we have successfully completed coursework, defended proposals, conducted research, and defended our dissertations. With faculty guidance and support of each other, we have given 100% in everything we undertook. Along this journey, our thinking has changed as we persistently engaged with faculty mentors and grew into becoming a scholar. Along this journey, we have missed weekends with our families because we were busy working, writing, and studying every Saturday and Sunday. Although a few of us did make time to see the Steelers beat the Browns one Sunday afternoon. To the family members here today, we have all been successful because of you and your unconditional love. Much like the faculty, our families and friends have motivated us to achieve that which has been most difficult at times. To the graduates here today, I extend my sincere congratulations. My granddaddy, a man who grew up in Summers County, West Virginia, never went beyond the 6th grade, but he was the smartest man I've ever known. And I say this because he taught me that doing the right thing is always more important than money, material items, or fame. As we enter this world of nursing and scholarship, Let's remember that our success will be measured in many different ways, but our true success will be doing the right thing by touching the core of those we care for each day. In my opinion, this is the true Mountaineer spirit. Thank you and congratulations.
I'd now like to bring forward our outstanding DNP student, Dr. Teresa Ritchie, for the farewell to the class. Dr. Ritchie.
Chancellor Kalinda, Dean Savage, Dr. Larrabee, graduates, and guests. Today is a day of celebration. As I think about our accomplishments, I reflect on the years that we've spent together and the experiences that we have shared. Together, during these past 3 to 4 years, we have learned to lean on each other to accomplish our goals. Together, we have shared in the joy of new life as some of our classmates had babies and others grandchildren. And together, we shared in our sorrows as some of us lost our mother, our father, and other loved ones. And we survived many late nights, often together, and a few all-nighters as we worked feverishly to finish that paper that was due by 8 a.m. the next day. When a classmate was struggling, there was always someone there to offer support and words of encouragement. Not only did we form lasting friendships, but as we progressed through our program here at WVU, we learned to respect each other as expert clinicians and leaders in our profession. Nursing is our passion, and many challenges lie before us. But with challenges, there will also be opportunities. One such opportunity is to be proactive and help carve out the role for which we have been prepared for, and especially in this time of healthcare reform. We have knowledge and skills to influence healthcare policy, and we are prepared to be strong advocates for the patient and for access to care to all individuals across our country. I would like to call out the role of leadership. This program has strengthened our leadership skills, and we are prepared to actively develop interprofessional collaborative practices that will improve the outcome of our patients and for the population and health overall. We do not only focus on improving health of individuals, but the health of our communities as well. For the past 3 to 4 years, we have had the privilege of learning from the best of the best. And now we must synthesize our newfound knowledge and skills and move forward in our careers. We celebrate today. We made it through together, and we have friendships that will last a lifetime. In closing, I believe our accomplishments are linked to the words of the great poet Maya Angelou. She said, "When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way. For success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it." Congratulations and best wishes.
I'd now like to introduce the outstanding MSN student, Bethany Dawn Jackson, for her farewell to the class. Bethany.
Chancellor Kalinda, Dean Savage, Dr. Larrabee, faculty, graduates, and guests. I'm both honored and humbled at the opportunity to share with you today. As I was composing this speech, I just kept coming back to one singular idea. In high school, my youth pastor once delivered a message about the action of spurring one another. I remembered thinking early on that this was such a unique concept. Merriam-Webster defines the word spur as something that urges or stimulates us to action. I believe my nursing career thus far has been a series of spurring. I completed my undergraduate studies here at WVU and distinctively remember my first clinical experience. At that time, I was certain a shut hospital door meant a patient did not want to speak to me. I may or may not have completed my first assessments with the sheets on, and the thought of giving medications to an actual person was downright terrifying. But it was then that I began to notice the guidance of a dedicated, knowledgeable, and compassionate instructor. As she encouraged me, I left that semester understanding that there was more to nursing than interventions or critical thinking. From the beginning, I understood that there were those who teach and there were those who spur. I was lucky. She spurred. After completing the undergraduate program, I started working as a nurse. Within a few years, I felt the tug to return to school. That same motivation that was instilled in me years prior was now demanding that I do more in caring for my patients. Throughout the time in my master's program, I was led to yet another dedicated, knowledgeable, and passionate provider. Through her exceptional delivery of care and constant challenge to me as her student, I grew in skills, knowledge, and more importantly, as a person. Again, there are those who teach and there are those who spur. I was lucky. She spurred. As a group, I believe we would agree this program has challenged us in ways we did not know possible. The end of the rope came often, yet here we are, graduating. To my classmates, you should know, it was often you who continued to spur me when the finish line seemed far. I'm thankful for all of you, for your contribution to this program, and for the contribution I will know each of you will have to those you serve as a nurse. Hebrews 10:22-25 says this, "So let's do it, full of belief, confident that we're presentable inside and out. Let's keep a firm grip on the promises that keep us going. Let's see how inventive we can be, encouraging, loving, and helping each other, not avoiding being together, but spurring each other on." And so my challenge to you, fellow classmates, is that you continue to require the most of yourselves, that you deliver compassionate care because you're urged and stimulated to exceptional action. May you continue to be spurred.
And now I'd like to introduce our outstanding BSN student, Lindsay Thornhill, to bring the farewell to class.
Good afternoon. I would like to congratulate each and every student here for their dedication and perseverance throughout the nursing program. I'm sure each of us remember that first day of nursing school when we thought to ourselves, what have we gotten into? Or our first clinical shift and how we avoided eye contact with our instructors in hopes to avoid answering any questions. Or how about that first patient interaction when therapeutic communication was the least of our worries? It is hard to believe how long ago those instances occurred. Look at us now. We have excelled and successfully made it to graduation, where we will soon pass the NCLEX and begin practicing the skills and fundamentals that have been instilled into us. We are now able to answer those questions from clinical instructors and even educate our patients regarding their specific plan of care. Therapeutic communication is no longer a fear, but rather a natural occurrence that guides each of our conversations. We are privileged individuals because we are going to graduate knowing we will positively affect many lives in our nursing practice. Every shift we work and each patient we interact with will receive holistic care unique to their situation. That is what makes our career so rewarding. As we leave here today, I would like everyone to remember a quote from Florence Nightingale, a true pioneer of the nursing profession. She once said, "I think one's feelings waste themselves into words. They ought all to be distilled into actions which bring results. This should serve as inspiration to begin our nursing practice as doers rather than sayers. We should be active nurses and provide the best care to our patients that bring forth the best results, for these results will affect every aspect of their well-being. I would like to give a special thank you to the entire School of Nursing faculty for your patience and guidance throughout our time in the program. Your hard work, accomplishments, and support have been a great encouragement. And a final word to the West Virginia University Class of 2011 School of Nursing. I wish each of you the best of luck as you prepare for the NCLEX and begin your nursing careers.
Weren't they wonderful? Let's give them all just one more round of applause, all of our speakers. Before we conclude our program, there's some others that we do need to thank. I'd like to thank Sarah Plata and Marguerite Bostonia, who are our musicians over on the right. Our School of Nursing staff who arranged the event: Jane Daly, Brandy Toothman, Stuart Wells, Misty Michael, and our staff, Norma Tennant from the Health Science Center, and also our wonderful people that translated as we went through this. Please join me. Now I'd like everyone to please stand and join us in singing the Wvu Alma Mater. Sarah will lead us. Then please remain standing for the recessional, and then join us upstairs for the wonderful reception that the university has helped us host. So Marguerite will do the recessional, but first, the Alma Mater for West Virginia University.